how you doing? So I wanted to show you a stretch that's really great to do on the floor. I recommend that everyone get on and off the floor once a day. Just helps keep the joints nice and flexible and all the muscles and connective tissue flexible as well. Keeps things healthy. So come on down to the floor with me. So we're gonna start cross-legged. I have a towel here that I'm gonna be using, but you can also use a yoga strap, which I also have here, or a resistance band. Any one of these will work great. So I'm gonna take advantage of my towel. But before I do, I just want you to sort of get grounded here. So what you're gonna do is shift back and forth and really anchor your hips into the mat or the floor or outside if you happen to be there. The sits bones are called the ischial tuberosities. They're the very bottom portion of your pelvis. They're also the attachment site for your hamstrings. So you really wanna kind of anchor those right down into the floor, and then you're gonna draw in your belly button to protect your back and keep a little bit of stability through your lower back and lumbar spine. And then you're gonna lift up through the chest and ribs, almost as if there was a handle on your shirt and someone was picking you up like this. So anchor with those sits bones, belly button in, lift up through the handle, roll those shoulders down and back. So now we're ready to start the stretch. I'm gonna start with the right leg, just gonna extend that leg out in front of you. And you want to, again, sort of readjust sits bones, belly button in, lift through the chest, arms back and down. Now, if you're not flexible enough to straighten out the leg into the ground, no worries. You can start initially with a nice soft bend of the knee. So whether you're straightening that leg or there's a nice soft bend, you're going to grab your towel. You can kind of relax and round your back while you put the towel in place. And then you're going to straighten right back up again. So again, anchoring those sits bones in the ground, belly button in, lift with the rib cage nice and tall. That may be enough of a stretch for you. So it should feel a mild stretch. It shouldn't be painful or uncomfortable. If it is, I want you to drop the towel and you can lean back a little bit. But if you're comfortable in this more forward position and you want additional stretch, you're just sort of starting to feel the stretch, then go ahead and grab that towel again. So up nice and tall, you feel that mild stretch. We're gonna hinge into that. So lifting up through the chest and hinging through the hips over that straightened leg. Now, if you're someone who had the leg a little bit bent, you can slowly just start to straighten that leg out. And you don't want to do it unless it feels just mildly stretched, not overly uncomfortable, and definitely not painful. So we're going to pull into that stretch a little bit, really reaching, anchoring through the sits bones and reaching with the chest over that straight leg. So then here I feel a little bit of a stretch, a little deeper a stretch, not painful, but it's just right on the edge of that sort of more uncomfortable place. So I'm going to hang out here a little bit. And what we're trying to do is get the muscles to receive this stretching signal and relax. So you want to make sure you really hang out here so your body has a chance to sort of absorb what's going on. And you may feel the stretch lessen considerably. And if that does happen, you can lean a little bit further until you feel that stretch again. And here you also want to hang out for a little while. It can take a few seconds for your muscles to register the stretch and make the adaptive response, or this may be the end of the extension of your muscle. So you want to respect your body, no pain, and if this is as far as your muscles want to go, then this is perfectly fine. You're just going to hang out here. So you can continue to stretch further and further and further into this leg until you reach that uncomfortable point. And then that's the end for today. Maybe able to get a little bit more out of it another day. So we're gonna stop the stretch. What I want you to do is drop the towel, and you're gonna just relax back. Maybe put your hands behind your back, and then I just want you to shake that leg out. You can also up and down, bend the knee, relax, shake it out. Just kind of shake out the tension. Maybe roll the ankle around a few times in different directions and shake it out. Then you're going to reset into that cross-legged position, and we're going to do the other side. Well, I'll let you do the other side. I think you've got the hang of it. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And